Pakistan and India have signed the Kartarpur Agreement ahead of the 550th birthday of Sikhism founder Guru Nanak. These are the live visuals you can see on your TV screens at Kartarpur, where the high-ranking officials from Pakistani side and the Indian side are present over there, and an agreement between both of these countries is going to be signed. You can see the live visuals coming on your TV screens. Pakistan and India are going to sign the Kartarpur Agreement ahead of the 550th birthday of Sikhism founder Guru Nanak. These are the live visuals coming on your TV screens from Kartarpur, where the corridor to facilitate the Sikh pilgrims is being done between both of these countries. It is an initiative by Pakistan to facilitate thousands of Sikh pilgrims between the two countries. The ceremony is being held at Kartarpur Zero Line. The agreement was finalized after 3 rounds of negotiations. The agreement was done after the last sticking point of $20 service fee for every pilgrim, which was accepted by India. So we are joined by our correspondent at Kartarpur, Isa Naqvi. Isa, what are the details regarding this particular agreement between the two countries?
Right now, the Pakistani delegation is coming back from the Zero Line, where Dr. Mohammad Faisal led Pakistani delegation at the Pak-India border, Kartarpur, and at Zero Line, the Pakistani delegation has signed the document. The documents have been exchanged, and the dream of Sikhs and Sikh pilgrims around the world has come true today, as Pakistan stood by its promise, the promise that was made by Prime Minister Imran Khan in his swearing-in ceremony when he was elected.
Okay, our correspondent Isa Naqvi is updating regarding the agreement between Pakistan and India regarding the agreement signing ceremony that is taking place at the moment at Kartarpur Corridor. And this is an initiative by Pakistan to facilitate thousands of pilgrims between the two countries. The ceremony was held at Kartarpur Zero Line. The agreement was finalized after 3 rounds of negotiations between Pakistan and India. And there was a sticking point regarding this agreement of a $20 service fee for every pilgrim, which was later on accepted by India. A visa-free link between Darbar Sahib in Kartarpur and Dera Baba Nanak Shrine in India's Punjab will open for the pilgrims. 5,000 Sikh devotees will be allowed to visit the shrine daily. Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan is scheduled to formally inaugurate the corridor on November the 9th. The Indian Foreign Ministry on Monday announced that it was ready to sign the agreement on October the 23rd, but it was then scheduled for today, and the signing ceremony of this agreement has taken place at Kartarpur Zero Line between the high-ranking officials from Pakistani side and the Indian side. And as you can see, the live visuals are coming from Kartarpur Zero Line, where a short while ago an agreement regarding facilitating the Sikh pilgrims from India to visit the Kartarpur shrine over here in Pakistan has been signed between both of these countries, and a plant sapling is also being sown and watered over there by the high-ranking officials between as a symbol of the inauguration ceremony that has just taken place a short while ago. And this is an initiative about Pakistan to facilitate thousands of Sikh pilgrims between the two countries. Darbar Sahib Kartarpur is located 4.5 kilometers from the international border in district Narowal, Pakistan. It is one of the holiest places for Sikhs, where Baba Guru Nanak Dev Ji settled and preached for last 18 years of his life, and is his last resting place. Also, to talk more about this particular signing of the agreement, we are joined by our we are trying to connect to our correspondent over there, Isa Naqvi. As soon as we reconnect to him, we'll take the details regarding this agreement signing. The Darbar Sahib Kartarpur is located 4.5 kilometers from the international border in district Narowal, Pakistan. It is one of the holiest places of Sikhs where Baba Guru Nanak Dev Ji settled and preached for last 18 years of his life, and in his last resting place also. So the groundbreaking ceremony of the Kartarpur Sahib Corridor project was done by Prime Minister on 28th of November 2018 with the resolve to open the corridor for all the Nanak Naam Lewa irrespective of their religion on 550th birth anniversary. Pakistan's Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Faisal is speaking to media.
तो मैंने एक शेर पढ़ा था, एक शजर ऐसा भी मोहब्बत का लगाया जाए जिसका हमसाये के आंगन में भी साया जाए। एक शजर ऐसा मोहब्बत का लगाया जाए जिसका हमसाये के आंगन में भी साया जाए। आज एक खुशी की बात है कि ये आज का दिन उसकी मैनिफेस्टेशन है और आज हम आपके पीछे ज़ीरो लाइन है, बॉर्डर है हिंदुस्तान के साथ, करतारपुर साहिब वाला।
Today is the day of happiness and where the agreement between Pakistan and India has been signed to facilitate the Sikh pilgrims.
साइन कर लिया है हिंदुस्तान के साथ। इसकी फॉर्मल इनॉग्रेशन इंशाल्लाह 9 तारीख को, 9 नवंबर को Prime Minister of Pakistan.
The agreement has been signed between Pakistan and India, and the formal inauguration of this particular project will be done by Prime Minister Imran Khan on 9th of November.
Details of the agreement जो हम आपके साथ शेयर करेंगे, चंद बातें कहनी बड़ी ज़रूरी हैं। एक, I am very thankful to the team that has worked with me throughout these 7 to 8 months. It includes some of the finest officers from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, from Ministry of Interior, from Ministry of Law. मैं भूल जाऊं तो वो नाराज़ नहीं कोई होगा। ETPB, Ministry of Religious Affairs, from MO Directorate, from agencies, from forces, from FIA, from customs, from everyone has stood and really worked hard. Because there's no harm in accepting the fact that it was a very difficult and tough negotiation. Negotiating with India, because of the history that we have, is never easy. It is never simple. But I got extreme support from the team, and of course from my Foreign Secretary, from my Foreign Minister, who's always there a call away, and the Prime Minister, of course, who himself, helped in pushing the things through, and the cabinet, on last moment pe agenda pe aa gaya, approval ho gaya, sara kuch ho gaya, because time was too short, and I got all the help from all government departments, from information department, from Secretary Interior, all these people. Whenever, everyone was a phone call away. So I'm very grateful to everyone who worked and who made it possible. And of course, my acting High Commissioner in Delhi, who was just here, and I met him and his team who were there. The agreement was signed by Mr. Das, who is the Joint Secretary, Home Affairs from India, on behalf of India, and I signed it on behalf of Pakistan. The agreement will facilitate pilgrims to visit Gurdwara Kartarpur Sahib 7 days a week, ji, from dawn to dusk, सुबह से शाम जी, रोजाना, except कोई extraordinary circumstances हुए तो कभी बंद करना पड़ा. Otherwise, normally it would keep on working. The yatris would come in the morning, go back in the evening. We have agreed in the agreement that up to 5,000. Of course, we'll try to accommodate, and more if there is more capacity. You are here, and I'm very thankful to you also that you are here, and you can see that there's a limited capacity. The road has been built, there's a reception center there, and a huge Gurdwara has been built now, which I'm told is now, as it stands, the biggest in the world. So you please do take pictures of that so that people can know about the initiatives. This is how Pakistan sees the minorities. प्लीज़ दिस पॉइंट हैज़ टू बी रजिस्टर्ड। जो अकलियतों के बारे में नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का हुक्म है ये उसकी लाइन के मुताबिक है, हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर का इनिशिएटिव भी उसी के मुताबिक है। ये अकलियतों के बारे में
That is, this initiative speaks volumes about the intentions of Pakistan, that how it sees and treats its minorities as per the tenets of Islam.
कि ये वीज़ा फ्री ट्रैवल है, नो वीज़ा, दे विल जस्ट वॉक इन। पासपोर्ट चाहिए होगा बिकॉज आइडेंटिटी के लिए, तो पासपोर्ट को स्कैन करके 2 minutes से 3 minutes
No visa is required for this pilgrimage, only passport would be required, and this pilgrimage would be a visa-free pilgrimage for the Sikh yatris who will be intending to visit Pakistan.
हर विजिट से 9 तारीख को जो पहला जत्था आएगा, the first group will come on the 9th. It doesn't have to be group, अकेले आना चाहते हैं तो अकेले आ जाएं, ग्रुप में आना चाहते हैं ग्रुप में आ जाएं। इवन पैदल उनके रिलीजियस उसके मुताबिक पैदल अगर चलना चाहते हैं पैदल भी चल सकते हैं और बसें भी प्रोवाइड।
On 9th of November, when this particular project would be formally inaugurated, the first group of yatris will be arriving on that very same date.
11 तारीख को 1000 हम उनको प्रॉपरली रिसीव कर सकें और उसमें कोई मिसमैनेजमेंट ना हो। $20 सर्विस चार्जेस जनाब बिल्कुल चार्ज किए जाएंगे जी, ये 1/3 से भी कम है जो खर्चा आपके सामने है, आप देख लेंगे।
$20 per pilgrim will be charged as service charges from every pilgrim.
नहीं है। The signing of the agreement, despite challenges, indicates the resolve of the Prime Minister to fulfill his commitment in line with Islamic principles for respect of all religions and government's policy on promoting interfaith harmony. And I end by this, that the Prime Minister Saab himself will inaugurate the formal inauguration of corridor on 9th of November, जिसकी details हम आपसे share कर लेंगे. And I will take the questions.
Pakistan and India have signed the Kartarpur Corridor agreement ahead of 550th birthday of Sikhism founder Guru Nanak. It is an initiative by Pakistan to facilitate thousands of Sikh pilgrims between the two countries.
कुछ ही अर्सा पहले बताया गया कि जो पहला एस्टिमेट था इसकी कंप्लीशन का वो 3 से 5 साल था। And we are very thankful to एक इदारा जो मैंने मिस किया, FWO, उन्होंने बड़ा आगे बढ़कर ये काम किया है और बड़ी मेहनत से
The initial estimate for the completion of this project was 3 to 5 years, but the work on the project has been completed with the bridge on River Ravi in record time.
It is a miraculous thing. तफसीलात शेयर कर लेंगे जनाब।
The initiative taken by Pakistan to facilitate thousands of Sikh pilgrims between the two countries, and the agreement between Pakistan and India has been signed a short while ago. And Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammed Faisal from Pakistani side and Mr. Das, the Joint Secretary from Home Affairs from India, signed the agreement. And Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammed Faisal, while speaking to media, said that this corridor would be operational for 7 days a week from dawn to dusk, and every day around 5,000 Sikh yatris would be allowed to come into Pakistan at Darbar Kartarpur, and $20 service charges per pilgrim would be charged. He also said that this project, the initial estimate for the completion of this project was 3 to 5 years, and but the project has been completed in record time.
जरा वाजे करने की जरूरत है, ये सिर्फ गुरुद्वारा साहब तक जाएंगे और वापस आ जाएंगे, इनको आगे जाने की इजाजत नहीं होगी। जनाब कर लेते हैं।
Pakistan and India have signed the Kartarpur Corridor agreement. The live visuals are coming from Kartarpur Zero Line, where the Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammed Faisal is addressing the media, and he has also said that this corridor would be operational 7 days a week, dawn to dusk, and $20 per pilgrim service charges would be taken. And he also said the initial estimate for the completion of this project was 3 to 5 years, but the work on this project has been completed in record time. A visa-free link between Darbar Sahib in Kartarpur and Dera Baba Nanak Shrine in India's Punjab will be open for the pilgrims, and on 9th of November the formal inauguration would be done by Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan, and on the very same day the first group would be allowed to visit the Darbar Sahib in Kartarpur. Darbar Sahib Kartarpur is located 4.5 kilometers from international border in district Narowal, Pakistan. It is one of the holiest places for Sikhs, where Baba Guru Nanak Dev Ji settled and preached for the last 18 years of his life, and in his last resting place also. The groundbreaking ceremony of the Kartarpur Sahib Corridor project was done by Prime Minister on 28th of November 2018 with the resolve to open the corridor for all the Nanak Naam Lewa, irrespective of their religion, on 550th birth anniversary of Baba Guru Nanak Dev Ji on 12th of November 2019. To talk more about this particular signing of the agreement between Pakistan and India, we are joined by our correspondent Isa Naqvi, who is there in Kartarpur. Isa, so what are the details regarding this particular signing ceremony, and in particular the agreement which has been signed?
Well, it's a historic day for the Sikh Yatris around the world, and not just the Sikh community, but also the people of India and Pakistan. The dream for the Sikh pilgrims to visit Baba Guru Nanak Dev Ji's place where he spent last 18 years of his life, which is located in district Narowal, 4.5 kilometers inside Pakistan from the international border between India and Pakistan. Now, this agreement has been finally signed between India and Pakistan after removing the bottlenecks. The agreement was signed by DG South Asian SAARC, Dr. Faisal, and from India it was Joint Secretary Mr. Das who signed the agreement. Now the agreement has been signed, and on 9th of November it has been announced by the Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Faisal that Prime Minister Imran Khan will inaugurate the Kartarpur Corridor, formally inaugurate the Kartarpur Corridor on 9th of November, and after that initially 5,000 pilgrims would be able to visit this side of Pakistani border and visit the mausoleum of Baba Guru Nanak Dev Ji. A very state-of-the-art facility has been constructed on the Pakistani side of border, and Pakistan bore all the expenditures for the construction of this corridor. It is being fenced from both sides, and the corridor includes about 6.2 kilometers of road, a dedicated bridge crossing over the river Ravi, which is located also at the border. There is an immigration terminal which would be able to facilitate all these 5,000 pilgrims every day initially, and later on and on special occasions it is being considered to increase the number of pilgrims. Then for special reason and purposes, the Muslim has not been in any structure, since it is for the use of Sikh, it has not disturbed by the compound around the mausoleum and reconstructed. It has been now it has the largest Gurdwara world, and this facility would become a reality for pilgrims to visit on 9th of November.
Okay, Isa, Dr. Mohammed Faisal, just a while ago, talking to media, said that it shows that how minorities are looked at and are treated here in Pakistan, and it was the resolve of the Prime Minister Imran Khan to promote interfaith harmony, such a big step of the goodwill gesture that we can term it. So you are there at the Kartarpur Zero Line at the moment. You would have talked to a lot of people over there. What are their sentiments regarding this signing of agreement?
amazing. They are really grateful to Pakistan for this gesture, and it's not just today. When Prime Minister Imran Khan did the groundbreaking of Kartarpur Corridor on 28th of November last year, I was here, and there were lots of Sikh yatris at that time as well who had crossed over, who had taken visas to come to Kartarpur for visiting this holy place on the birth anniversary of Baba Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Even at that time, they appreciated the gesture shown by the government of Pakistan. They were appreciative of the fact that Pakistan is pursuing a policy of tolerance towards all religions and keeping all the biases and the way Pakistan is being confronted by India at a diplomatic level. And we have seen the incidents of unprovoked firing at the line of control, at the working boundary between India and Pakistan. But yet this is a gesture that a new border opening. In fact, it is a new border opening, because this area where these pilgrims are going to travel into, that area is inside Pakistan. And remember, for our viewers, this is going to be a visa-free entry. They are not going to go through that process of getting or acquiring visa to come inside Pakistan. They will just have to prove their identity, showing their passports, and a dedicated immigration terminal has been constructed to fast process their entry into Pakistan. And each pilgrim, it has been decided, who enters Pakistan using this corridor will have to go back by the evening. So this corridor will remain operational from dawn till dusk. This has been announced, and $20 services charges, which Dr. Faisal has explained, is very minimal compared to the spending and the operational cost of this corridor. This fee is not even 1/3 of the actual spending that is going to be done to facilitate the pilgrims. Although we have seen there has been some criticism in the Indian media on the levying of this fee, but understandably this is not even going to bear 1/3 of the actual spending of the operational expenditures, day-to-day expenditures, which are going to be Pakistan government will bear these expenditures on the operations of this corridor.
Thank you for the update, Saeed Sanakwi, our correspondent at the Kartarpur Zero Line, where Pakistan and India have signed the Kartarpur Corridor Agreement ahead of a 550th birthday of Sikhism founder Baba Guru Nanak. And DG South Asia and SAARC, Dr. Mohammed Faisal, while talking to media after the signing of agreement, said that this project will be operational 7 days a week from dawn to dusk, and it is a visa-free facility for the Sikh yatris who want to come to Darbar Kartarpur. So the signing of the ceremony has been also been supplemented by plantation of a sapling over there as well. Pakistan and India have signed the agreement, and the formal inauguration of this particular corridor would be carried out by Prime Minister of Pakistan Imran Khan on 9th of November. We'll include more stories in the news bulletin, but right after short breaks. Stay with us.